Hey, welcome to my next video in my how to get Mainstage and Finale to talk to each other video series. This video is on Finale. First, we will need to open up Finale 25. And we're going to use the default document to start. So we don't want to have any old data in our file to mess with anything. So we're going to start here, Midi audio. Go make sure that play Finale through Midi is selected. Go down to device setup, Midi internal speaker setup. Not sure, I think this is where the default was. I tried to set it back to where it was. But go to the playback to, set that to Midi system. And then in my future stuff, I'm going to have my virtual drumline Kontakt player going through bus 1, bank 1, so I'm going to leave that there. So first bank will be bus 1. Second bank is going to be my Aria player, and then I'm going to get into my Mainstage, which, as you can see, they follow your names that you've set up in Audio Midi setup. Bus 1, bus 2, synth 1, synth 2, as I have them set up. And these banks of channels are just like when you're using audio units directly with Garriton sounds through Aria Player or Virtual Drumline and Kontakt 5. This is just, we now have to go through Midi to get through to Mainstage, and also because of that I have to use Midi to talk to Virtual Drumline as well as Aria Player. As you can see, we get 16 channels per bank, so if you need more than 16 channels for going to Virtual Drumline, then you're going to need another bus. So you'll have to use, say, bus 2 for the next second bank going to Virtual Drumline. As far as I know, you can only, if you're, the way you've got your Mainstage synth keyboard set up, you're going to need a separate bank for synth 1 and then a separate bank for synth 2. For me, that makes it actually easier to know where everything's going to go. I know it's going to synth 1 if I put it in this bank. I know it's going to synth 2 if it's going in this bank, so that just makes it easier as well. So next we can hit OK, and then we go to Score Manager over here in Window, and then all you have to do to worry about in here, you don't need to worry about this sound, is making sure each instrument in your file goes to the correct device. So you may want to, instead of naming it bus 1, name it Virtual Drumline, so you know that that's the one that's going to go to Kontakt Player. And that maybe name bus 2 as Aria Player, knowing that's going to Garriton sounds. Synth 1, synth 2, however you're going to name them. Just make sure it gets to the right device. So say this is a piano going to Mainstage. I'm going to select synth 1, make sure channel is 1, that way it's sending on channel 1 and it'll be received on channel 1 in Mainstage. And like I said, this sound doesn't matter. You can put it on any of them. This is what it'll sound, I believe, if you don't have Mainstage open. I've not tried that out because I didn't feel the need to. But you can do everything normal with these. You can have your grand staff instead of just single staff, and it'll still be synth 1 and so on and so forth. You're good. So from there, next we're going to go over to Mainstage to talk, but that'll be the next video. See you soon.